Hey, it's Mike from Hillside Hives. What we're going to do today is I'm going to go into this hive. This is my big hive here in Woodsville, right here. What I need to do is I have some queen cells that I need to put in a Mini-Nuc. One of my Mini-Nucs over there. And that's going to probably happen within this week. So what I want to do is, I should have done this before, but I just didn't think about it. I need to fill up some of my Mini-Nuc. I put these Mini-Nucs frames, and I put some drawn comb in from last year. So I put it in 2 mediums, and then I have 2 to be drawn out, which is not going to happen within a week. But maybe I was thinking that I could get this current queen to lay some eggs in here, and maybe get some brood going within this next week if I put it towards the center of the hive. And if we do that, maybe we can get that into the Mini-Nuc. I can dump some bees in there too. From this hive, some nurse bees, close it up for a little bit. They can take care of that current brood, put it in there with a queen cell that doesn't hatch. I have the one over there that there's 2 queen cells. I'm going to watch them very closely, and I'm actually going to cut one out and put it in this this new Mini-Nuc. So all I'm going to do today is I'm going to go into this big hive, and I'm going to put some of these Mini-Nuc frames in there with some braces, and then we're going to see if we can draw that out within the next week. So we're kind of, it comes together. I got the smoker going. You can see I got the protective gear on today. There's more bees now that my babies are hatching. There's a lot of bees in here, so we're just using extra caution. Okay, remember from yesterday, look at this cinnamon. The cinnamon is doing a great job with keeping the ants away. I had tons of ants here yesterday before, and that cinnamon just does a really good job. Now that we're getting down to the top here, that's glued on. This is that medium that I put on yesterday, and they're already coming up in here. They're coming to the food, but there's a lot of bees coming up here in this medium, and kind of hanging out and starting to build this up within this first day. It's wonderful. Now that these babies are hatching here, look at in one day what they did. Remember, we were just in here yesterday or the day before, forget. And they're building brood comb already up here. You can see this. This one's not even starting to draw out yet. I'm going to rest that up against here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This is a 10 frame box, and I usually put 9 frames in it just so I have a little bit more wiggle room. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove the one of these down in the middle here so the queen starts laying in it. This is what I brought out yesterday to show you. You can't really tell here, maybe if I move it a little bit, but there's a lot of nectar on this. They're building up their honey supplies. What I want is I want to get close to where they can put, maybe the queen will lay a little bit of eggs in here. This one's lighter in weight. Again, they're just building this out. Again, just nectar. Not as much nectar either. This one's heavier. Oops, sorry, bee. Good pattern. Again, I showed this yesterday, but I didn't really zoom up. This is the drone. The baby drones are in there. You can tell it bumps out. It's bigger. The drones are bigger in size. So this is a good place maybe to put this. Let's take off that burr comb. We don't want them to build that up. And what I'm going to do is tighten these up a little bit. Being careful not to squish any bees. So let's see, let's put this here. First we got to move bees. They're very gentle today. Just ask them to move. Asking them to move. Gently. You don't really need to smoke them like that now. So we have a brace in there that I can just take this and slip right down in. Okay? I can take this one. Now this is a medium, you know, and I'm putting it in a deep. I don't care if they build below this. That's fine. I don't care. And I'm not keeping this in here that long. It's not gonna be in here for a while. I just want them to get on there and start maybe the queen to lay some eggs in there. Let's do another one. Again, I'm gonna tighten this up. And then what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna take this one out. I'll just tap these bees. Say, come on, why don't you come over here? I'm gonna move these over and remind them to get out of the way. Remind them to get out of the way. Come on. Out of the way. There you go. Here. Let's put this over here. And let's get out of the way. So, what we're going to do again, put our brace on. Going to put our empty frame down, because this one I just want them to build up now. That's it. That's all I want them to do.